against me with its digital computer torch. I hear the birds, they're singing gently. I play guitar on my back porch. That's where we are, it's my back porch. I don't play perfect, just forgiven. Do my best for love's torch. It's acoustic, that's given. I play guitar on my back porch. That's where we are, it's my back porch. When the world goes against me with its computer blow torch, I feel the road, the singing gently. That's where we are, it's my back porch. See the stars on my back porch. That's where I am, it's my back porch. Hi there, I've done a lot of these Facebook streams, and usually a lot of times I've noticed that, like on my website, I feature so many of the things I did in bands through the years and different releases, and I just thought it might be good just to play some songs that I've written in the last few months or pretty soon. That song, My Back Porch, is on the Troubadour and the Cowboy CD. All this music's anywhere you download music or on YouTube. A lot of them have videos. I'm going to play a song. There's a kind of a cool thing that happened. I don't know if anybody have seen this, but Tim Misny, there's a group called Brain Dagger Films, and Brain Dagger Films decided to make what they call a mockumentary of Tim Misny. I will make them pay. And so they asked if they had anybody who would like to put some of their music in. And the mockumentary is a tribute to Tim Misny. At the same time, it's sort of like Spinal Tap, kind of fun, tongue-in-cheek, but it's an actual legitimate movie. And they asked for some music to go with the movie from local musicians. Well, I entered my music, so did Al Globalcar, and so did Mark Luthard, and all three of us got in the movie. And we're going to be playing at Mercury Lounge this Saturday at 7 p.m. And I'm going to play a few solo, and I'm going to play with my friends Mark and Al. Our songs are all different. I went for Huber, and they said they have a lot of Cleveland references. So this is my song that I wrote for the Tim Misny movie, which will supposedly be in the movie, and I'll be playing it. So it's supposed to be funny, kind of, with Cleveland references. Let's make sure we're in tune. Always a good thing. Playing bocce ball at Slovenian Hall, pierogi sauerkraut, lots of beer and stout. Manic polka band, best in all the land. I had a great big fall, I ran into their wall. in my way. No matter what they say, Jim Disney makes them pay. I will make them pay. Jim Disney makes them pay. I will make them pay. Then on a serious note, a frog got in my throat. Went to the doctor, see what was wrong with me. Cut off my arm, said he didn't mean no harm. Well, I weren't born yesterday, not right what doctors say. Make them pay. I say A-OK. No matter what they say, Jim Disney makes them pay. I will make them pay. Jim Disney makes them pay. I will make them pay. Make them pay for any botched x-ray. Each night, night and day, Jim Disney makes them pay. I will make them pay. Jim Disney makes them pay. I will make them pay. That's it, the Jim Disney song. We'll be playing that at the Mercury Lounge. And and there's, if you go to my website, there's all kind of information about that kind of that song. Years ago, when my friend Denny Merrick passed away, he was from the Lost Souls. He was the lead guitar for many years. Lost Souls are on vinyl now and CD if anybody's interested. I was really touched by how many people were touched by Denny passing. And, I got a glimpse of how, maybe in reality, how much, all of us are together and how much, we all went through. So I wrote a song back for the Lost Souls people that were around when the Lost Souls were together and as a band and the whole thing that happened. So this is for everybody who followed the Lost Souls in the late 60s, and it's called I Wrote a Song for You. There's a really nice video up on YouTube with a million photos of the Lost Souls. So here it goes. Ellie wrote this a couple years ago. Polka dot shirts, silver tone amps, all the lost souls crammed into the van. Play music at the dance, 'cause that's what we do. TV was in color, it was all brand new. Guitar, roadies, girls, till we were through. Sandy Ketter jamming, with to name a few. But I was shy, I didn't know what to do, so I wrote a song for you. Whoa! Yeah, big motorcycle. I saw you in the crowd. The band was playing loud. It was all brand new. You were the chosen few. I wrote a song for you. KSC, CYO, and Hullabaloo's. 99 and Rick and a guy named Drew. My love I won't admit and I won't tell you. I was falling hard and I want you. Mods, rockers, greasers, collegiates were a few. In school hiding long hair, it really was true. There's nothing about this that can paint it blue. I wrote a song for you. I saw you in the crowd. Yeah, the band was playing loud. It was all signed you. We were the chosen few. I wrote a song for you. One thing that I know, though it happened long ago, the love we had was true. Our one was true. I wrote a song for you. I wrote a song for you. I wrote a song for you. Striped shirts, mini skirts, love at first glance. 1,000 little stories in every single dance. I can't go back in time, so I did what I could do. I wrote a song for you. Let's see. That seemed, that was nice. I work at the Willoughby Fine Arts Association, and this year I did 7 different shows about, a lot of them were theme shows. We did one on Americana, we did one on Bob Dylan, and we did one on the Beatles just recently. And Friday I'm playing at the Fine Arts as a warm-up for the play Margaritaville, and I'll be doing some Jimmy Buffett stuff, which I've never done, and I used to put him in a box of, you know, just the party guy, but I really gotten into some of his music that I wrote to be kind of with the occasion. There's going to be a play, Margaritaville, at the Fine Arts, and so I did that. So when I did the Bob Dylan show, I did a medley of Dylan, and we really kind of immersed myself in it because of the movie, and we had a good turnout. We had about 100 people, and it was pretty cool. And so I was thinking, you know, I should try to write something in one of those Dylan songs, which ends up, of course, not being exactly like a Dylan song. But I had the concept of, like, he has all these images that just go all over the place, and they're not necessarily a message in those images. He's painting pictures, sort of scenes in his life. So I just made this up one day. I came up with a line that sounded something like Bob Dylan would have written. And so here's this song. I only wrote this probably a few weeks ago. So this is... And it ends up not being like Bob Dylan at all. She was a gypsy queen from New Orleans, but what wasn't seen, what could have been. She came on way too strong, we didn't get along, didn't like my songs, and it went all wrong. 'Twas a sinking ship that didn't fit. He, she, or it, the fire was lit, but she couldn't see what became of me when I was free. In history, that's history, 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 history. It was a Union Jack, now looking back, I took some flack at the pool rack. We had some fun when it was done at our bull run, the setting sun. It was left and right, not black and white. It was in the night that I saw the light. It was ecstasy into misery, in this mystery. That's this history, 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 history. Here, I won't disappear, but it's getting clear in my rear view mirror. No bills to pay, no one to say, what can I say on this brand new day? It's all disclosed, it overflowed, and overdosed with brand new clothes. From sea to sea, it's you and me in the land of free. It's our history, it's the history, 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 history. So the idea of this little stream is just to do some songs that I've been coming up lately. That song has been recorded, but it's not finished, and I haven't posted it up online yet. And the last one I'm going to play is a song for anybody who grew up in my era. We have long-time memories of 60s music. And you know, quite a few of us like the beginning Rolling Stones with Brian Jones. You know, Brian Jones was faded out by the '70s. He had passed away in the '60s. Nick Taylor, but the original Stones was a whole different other type of music. You had two guitar players playing off of each other, Brian Jones and Keith Richards. It was totally a different type of thing. You had a lot of creativity there. And back in the very, very, very early days of The Who, there was a song they did called The Good's Gone, which was an album cut. It wasn't a big cut. It wasn't Tommy. It wasn't Substitute. It wasn't Can't Explain. It wasn't My Generation. It wasn't Pitbull Wizard. Those were all great songs. But it was an album cut. It was The Good's Gone. And basically the meaning of the song was, the good's gone because I lost my girlfriend. You know, my light in my life. The good's gone. So I was just thinking one day, like, well, what if the good was here? The good's here. Why does it have to be the good's gone? The good's here. And I just kind of wrote it stream of consciousness in a sense, because I had that concept, I kind of reverse a 60s concept, and I made it the good's here. And then the words just sort of came. But as I looked at it, my friend Steve Doman, who lives down in Florida now, a lot of people know Steve Doman, he said, you know, I like the philosophy of that. In spite of all the negativity, the darkness in the world, the good's here. There's still a lot of really good people happening, things happening with people, and so the good's here. Good's here. What can I fear? Here comes the sun, every day all year. When you walk in the room, heaviness disappears. Couldn't come too soon for dish and spoon. The good's here. I see your face like Princess Grace. I see your eyes, there are no lies. Even in your skies, there's no disguise. It's all good cheer, there is no fear. The good's here. 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 Every time of year, turn clocks ahead and bend your ear. The day will come when you dry your tears. You'll try be done, you'll overcome. The good's here. Couldn't come too soon for dish and spoon. The good's here. Whoa. Hey, thanks for listening. I'm Denny Carleton, and we played Friday at the Fine Arts and Saturday at the Mercury Lounge with the Disney Fest over on Mercury Lounge on the west side. And God bless you, and God bless America. Okay, we'll see you. Bye.